tasked with reviewing the financial sustainability of the national church and with reviewing the per capita system of funding of bodies above the session. The Per Capita and Financial Sustainability Special Committee offers this video to explain our work and how we came to the final recommendation to unify the Office of the General Assembly and the Presbyterian Mission Agency. There are so many ways we demonstrate our connectional nature, including in our shared mission, some funded by per capita, but all through our shared responsibility to one another. Our committee studied the financials of all 6 of the agencies of the General Assembly. The main metrics for consideration are both financial and structural. How are the agencies funded? Is future funding at risk? And are the structures adequate to respond to the changing times? A brief look at each agency shows us that the Presbyterian Publishing Corporation is self-sustaining in that they are primarily funded through income generated by the sales of their published materials, along with some endowment funds. There is no particular risk to future funding in terms of their financials, nor in terms of their structure and governance. The Board of Pensions can set its own dues and eligibility rules, generating its own income. It is, by leaps and bounds, the wealthiest and largest of all of the agencies. There have been no concerns in terms of their financials, nor in terms of structure and governance. The Presbyterian Foundation stewards significant funds, setting its own formula for dispersing. There have been no concerns in terms of their financials or in terms of structure and governance. The same can be said of the Presbyterian Investment and Loan Program, which can set its own rates. The remaining 2 agencies, those we recommend unify, are recipients of per capita funding. Because of the nature of their funding, budgets tend to be shorter term. The Presbyterian Mission Agency is funded by a portion of per capita receipts, endowments, and other funds stewarded by the Presbyterian Foundation, special offerings, and mission giving from throughout the year. And PMA also employs infrastructure for fundraising. The Office of the General Assembly is almost solely funded by per capita. Aside from the Historical Society, OGA itself does not have the structure or the autonomy to raise needed funds when per capita is insufficient. The OGA, which is absolutely vital to the basic functions of the denomination, is not set up to weather any financial crisis or even respond to short-term changes. This is as much a structural challenge as it is a purely financial one. We recognize the ways that current staff and boards are working together in ways that rely on harmonious relationships. But the special committee, that's us, does not see this as a long-term solution to the financial or structural challenges. If OGA does not get another way to access needed revenue beyond raising per capita, the pressure on mid-councils will increase, which is a primary source of stress on presbyteries according to the committee's research. One thing we did not anticipate from our listening sessions was the loud and clear message we got from mid-council leaders that said, we need one church with one mission. Seeing OGA and PMA as part of one church instead of 2 competing agencies would help address questions of improving fiscal management and sustainability from a cultural and structural standpoint.